Hello and welcome to Adventure Quest with Tarot. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. Stick around toward the end of this video. I'll be giving you a quest so that you don't just hear the wisdom of the tarot and it go in one and out the other, so that you actually put it into practice so you can get the benefits of that wisdom. So what do they want me to talk about today? Well, we have the Hermit and the Page of Cups. Interesting. So the Hermit is about being by yourself, the inner work, your inner world, and the Page of Cups is all about the fantasy. And so very, very good time to go within and fantasize about your dream life, or your wishes coming true, or being in that amazing relationship, or getting your dream job, or the success in your business, or moving to your dream location. All of that stuff is a great time to be doing that, apparently. What are the lessons that could come up around this? Let's see. What are the lessons that could come up around this, please? The Sun. Lessons, the Sun. Well, the Sun is about happiness. It's about the inner child being happy in particular. And so it's pure joy. It's when we are no longer concerned about what other people think about us, and we're just purely in the moment being ourselves, you know. Often we can get to this point around best friends, you know, where you don't have to have any of those layers of defenses up with them, and you can just purely be yourself and be unadulterated joyful. So if this is a lesson, then why do we keep ourselves in situations around people where we can't be that, where we can't fully be ourselves and fully be joyful? Like, what is the point of that? What's the point of that? A sign of us being in alignment is this unadulterated joy, joyful feeling. I'm not saying that we can be joyful all the time, but if you're in a position where you're trying to be someone else, or, you know, it's not a good place for you, is it? So lessons are around that today. Perhaps stepping up in alignment. Well, let's get into it. How to get into alignment today. Interesting. We've got the Judgment card, which is often a calling. So to get into alignment today, but see the image on this card. She's setting her heart free. It's like the energy that I just picked up on of the inner child and not having any restrictions around us again. She's just free to be herself, her true self, and she sets herself free out of her heart. So it's not about judgment, it's about a calling to fully be yourself, no matter what, you know, no matter what. And if you're in situations, workplaces, friendships, whatever, where you can't be that, where you're having to be something else, well, you know, set yourself free to get into alignment. And what about the expansion that we can have today? The expansion that we can have today. Expansion. Strength comes up again. We had strength yesterday in another deck. And yeah, I mean, the expansion comes through knowing who you are, what you're, not really what your strengths are, but you being stronger than anything else that's outside of you. You know, yesterday the quest was about knowing that we're stronger than our anxiety, we're stronger than our fears, we're stronger than our subconscious mind, you know. Putting those things in their place, they can exist within us, yeah, trying to keep us safe, but we are actually stronger than that. And then today, the expansion we can get is taking that a step further and knowing that we are at our most powerful when we're fully being ourselves. And perhaps that's why it's so triggering to other people when we're fully being ourselves, other people that aren't being themselves, other people that don't give themselves permission to do that. And so perhaps by being our full selves, yes, we're going to manifest the things that we want, of course. We're not in alignment if we're not doing that, right? And so get out of any situation where you can't be your full self, but know that when you do set yourself free, you're going to be the strongest magnet to all of your desires coming true. So back to the top of the show with that Page of Cups and the Hermit card, you're fantasizing today, and then let yourself get there by being your true self. Easier said than done if we've been conforming, right? Anyway, what's the quest for today? This should be an interesting one. Let's get the card out for it. Your quest, should you choose to accept it, is about the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is all about juggling things, and it's about balance, finding a balance. So the quest today is about finding the balance. So in all likelihood, you will have areas of your life at the moment, say with your best friends, and perhaps with your family too, where you're fully being yourself. And then there might be your workplace and other friendships where you're not fully yourself yet. And maybe you're dating and not fully being yourself in that situation. This is an exercise in figuring out how many hours of each day are you truly being yourself, and how many hours a day you're not being yourself. And you might find that there's more hours not being yourself than you've got hours being yourself. You see, when you do this Page of Cups, the Hermit, when you're dreaming, when you're spending time to fantasize about moving to your dream location and being in your dream job or all of that kind of stuff, it's your true self that's going to be there, right? It's your aligned self, your true self that's going to be there living those things. It's not a fake version of you, right? I know some people can imagine a fake version of them. So if you imagine yourself as a millionaire, some people will think that it's not even going to be them. They're going to be like someone else. They're going to be like this fancy woman that wears white high heels and a suit, someone that is just is not them at all. But that's not true, is it? You're going to be your full self. So taking steps, once you have figured out how many hours you are fully yourself and how many hours of a day you're not, taking steps to shift that balance, to make it so that you are more yourself. Does that mean letting go of some friendships? Or does it mean spending more time with certain friends than with others? Does it mean asking for a relocation at work, to a different department that is more aligned with you and your skills and what you love doing so that you can be yourself? Think about the steps that you can take today, because I'm telling you, in alignment with yourself, if you can be your full self, not pretending to be anyone all the time, then you're going to be able to manifest. I haven't even thought of this concept before. It's kind of blowing my mind. Because I've got this business, Be Healing, and I also help out at a gym too, which I'm all about that. I'm all about that. I absolutely love it. And I love the teamwork of that, because this work is up me by myself at the moment. I am loving the teamwork of the gym and doing the social media for them. And I can just be myself in all of everything that I'm doing. And I have a few friends, just a few, that I spend time with. And with all of them, I can fully be myself. And it's just, I hadn't even thought of that. I hadn't even thought that I just don't put myself in the situations anymore where I can't be myself. I just don't do it. It makes manifestation so much easier. Anyway, I just haven't thought of that concept. So kind of blown my mind that the guides have come up with that one. Well, that's your quest for today. Should you choose to accept it? And of course, I always say, perhaps not always, but instead of just listening to these, actually do the work. Because if you put it into practice, you're going to lock it in and you're going to use the wisdom to actually change your life so that you're moving closer to those dreams that you want in your fantasies. Well, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. What has this brought up for you? Did it blow your mind too? Are you fully being yourself in most situations? Is there like one thing in your life where you're not? Is it time to get rid of that? I think it is. Well, if you want 6 more fun quests from me, go to my website, behealing.com. You'll find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. And when the screen pops up, the window pops up, put your name and your email address in, and I'll be sending you a quest every 2 days for you to do for next level self-love. So sign up for that, and I will see you in there. Have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow.